Well, hey there everybody, how y'all doing? Hope everybody's having a wonderful day or night, and welcome back to my channel. As always, I'm Deluxe. All right, let's do another freaking Transformer review because I love some freaking Transformers. And today we'll be taking a look at Age of the Primes. This is a Walmart exclusive. This is Age of the Primes, Jeebus. Sideways from Cybertron, everything. Already opened this guy up. I did a box opening for my members. If you want to be a member, definitely help support the channel and everything. I want to thank everybody that has been a member for a long time. Thank you so much. But like I said, if you want to support the channel, definitely go down there and join and everything. I'm going to do a lot more stuff for my members moving forward. But I already did a box opening, but here he is. But I love it. Man, love the artwork. Looks good as always. You got the open box right there. 21 steps to transform. Sideways right there, Age of the Primes. On the side, once again, beautiful artwork. Looks very nice. On the back, Transformer Cybertron. I think it's 20th anniversary. This is part of the 20th anniversary for Cybertron, which is wild. Man, it's been, golly, I'm getting old. But yeah, very nice. Get to see all that stuff. He does come with the planet key, which is awesome, or the Cybertron key. And he is the deluxe class, which is awesome. All right, so let's get right to it. As always, hit the like, shares, prayers, and Care Bears. Hit that sub button for me if you don't mind. Follow me on TikTok and on Instagram, and then go to Show Z. Buy you some Transformers. Hit Deluxe 32 at the top, and let's get right to it. And let's talk about Transformers: Age of the Primes Sideways. All right, let's go. All right, as always, let's talk about what he comes with. So at first, I love the instructions, man, with Hasbro. They always got some nice big pictures, easy to follow. Very nicely done with that. All right, like I said, he does come with a planet key or Cybertron key, which is very nicely painted. Got that nice orange, a little burnt orange, and you got some silver right there. You got the nice Decepticon symbol. Looks really nice. So yeah, yeah, we're getting Cybertron keys. That's awesome. You do get his kind of a weapon. In the original one, it doesn't. In the original one, it activated this. If you put that right there, the blades will come out. But it doesn't do that anymore. But you got that right there. But this is nicely painted too as well. My gosh, some green, silver paint right there, more green. That is very nice. And you have the option of the Decepticon symbol or the Autobot symbol. Very nice, which is silver. Got the red and then the purple, which is very nice. And you got this little peg right here. It will pop out to have to hold the shield or everything, I guess. That's pretty good. And you get two blades. That is very nice. And they got paint on them too. And you got some nice sculpt work. There's some silver paint right there. That is awesome. So very nice on the paint jobs. That's good. So there you go. That is what he comes with. All right. So here is Sideways out of his package and everything. And like I mentioned for my members when I did the box opening, he is really light. My gosh, like you could fart on him, he'll just blow over. So not very heavy on the plastic. Everything. You do got some nice waffling right there and all that good stuff. I'm sure they're going to make a filler kit for him. So very nice, but I love the head sculpt. The paint on this is really good too as well. Once again, you got the nice gold, you got the nice burnt orange for the visor, looks good. Nice silver. He does have a robot face on there, but you do got some orange, very nice silver, orange on his shoulder pads. That's really nice. You do got some orange plastic and black. You got silver all the way down, burnt orange right here, and gold on the feet, which is really nice. I wish they would have done some more orange throughout. That would have been really nice, or some silver. That would have been good. And on the back, once again, some more paint, some silver and gold. And you got some big waffles. That's just because of transformation, so it's understandable. You do got a little peg right there. You can probably put a little stand if you want to do that. So very nice. All right, so as far as articulation, down, not much, not at all, really, to be honest. Look up a little bit, just not anything to brag about. You do try to go around, but it gets stuck right here. So not the full, I guess if you lift up, I guess the head, yeah, if you lift it up a little bit, you can get the full rotation, but it does run into this right here, right there. So just be wary of that. So I guess if you use a little bit, no, not much at all. I thought you might can use that to go up and down a little bit. That's a shame. I like to have some head movement, giggity. So you can go up to there with that and go all the way around. Kind of got to manipulate around this thing. These back things are on a hinge, so you can move these out a little bit if you want. That's good. All right. No butterfly or anything like that. You get about 90 degrees for the elbow bend. You got a bicep swivel and a swivel of the hand, or actually at the wrist. You get the swivel, so that's pretty nice. All right. You do got a waist swivel. No ab crunch like that. Look at that face right there from the robot. All right, Van Damme all day, every day. You do got some big ball joints right here. And hinge. All right, kick up, very nice. Kick back, you do got a thigh swivel. And you got a more than 90 degrees for the knee bend, just because of transformation. Got the long and strong, gonna get your friction on knee right there. A little tight. All right, so you got a toe tilt down, not much up. You got this huge rocker, so that's very nice. And that's it. And the heel spur will move too as well, just because of transformation. All right, and there's that. Okay, so with the accessories, so we'll bring these over here. So with these blades right here, you can make a kind of a nice little double. You can hold them separately, each hand, or you can also make a double kind of thing going on. Let's see if I can make this happen. Which way does it go? Like this, that, and like that, and that looks good, just like the original toy. And that's pretty cool. Or you take these and you can place them on the sides right here. So there's a hole right there, and you can just, I think this one goes on this side. Doesn't really matter which one goes on which, but you can kind of put them right there and right there, like that, and have them do that. And with the kind of his blade, if you want to, you can put the key in there, just like I showed you earlier. It doesn't activate anything, but it does that right there. And you can either hold it, or what I'm going to do is just put it on the side like that and have it as a weapon. I don't think there's anywhere you can place it back here. So yeah, so there you go. That is what you can do with his accessories as well. And there's articulation for sideways. Pretty cool. Real quick, you can put it on the side. I knew you could. I just didn't really look at it real well, but there's a hole right there. If you want to store it right here, you have that option too. And, you can have it like that. Kind of, it will interfere with articulation, but you can store it there if you want. So just forgot to show you that real quick. All right, so there he is next to Age of the Primes, Primer Prime. You got Optimus Prime and Sideswipe. You got Brawn and Gears. You got Core Class Wheelie, and you got Tits McGee Red Card back there. And there is some scale for you. And Crapagonics, Crappy Tool Paper, a AAA battery, Carmex, Care Bears, Kicker, and Squeaks. More scale. Alrighty, back to transformation. Here is Sideways in his alt mode, and I really like it. I always liked it in the original one. It's a weird, just kind of a, I don't know, just a weird ship and everything, but I like it. But love all the paint that pops, man. This silver, this orange, like I said, this burnt orange. You got the green, the silver on the wings and everything. Got some gold right here. The silver, really nicely done. This one pegs in pretty decent. There's two, let me show you. There's 2 points right here and right here. Mainly try to get it in this one. If you do it with the front 2, it doesn't really stay in that well. So make sure it's pegged into the back one very well, and will stay in pretty good. You can put the Cybertron key. You know, it won't activate anything. And you really, I guess if you want to, let me see if you could spread these out. And then I don't know if you'll be able to put that in there or not. You may be able to. No. Well, I mean, I guess if you don't, it won't tab in right there. So, yeah, so you can't do that. With the original one, you could do it, and it would, you know, flare out and everything. But anyways, but yeah, I really like it. So you got the nice, his horns come out like that. Looks pretty good. Underneath, you know, you got some real bit pieces, a lot of it. But overall, really, only thing also that it takes away the hole, giggity. So you can't put him on a stand. You might could put something in here or something like that, and have them, you know, leaning sideways or something like that. Let me try. Let me see if you bring over this little stand. Let's see if you could put it. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, they took away the hole. It's you know, it's on the back of his waist area, so can't really display him on a stand. If you have like maybe a C-clip stand, you might could do that, but it'd been pretty cool if they left a hole there to put something in it. Would have been nice. Giggity. All right, so there you go. There's Sideways. I'm just rambling. There's Sideways in his alt mode, and I really like it. Looks good. All right, there's Wheelie, as always. Throw in Magic Square Prowl. I'll throw in Magic Square Slag as well. And there's New Age Toxitron. And here is Select Scale Red Alert. And last but not least, as always, Dustbuster Jazz. And there's some scale for you. Well, hey there, everybody. If you made it this far, as always, I freaking appreciate that. All right, final thoughts on this is Age of the Primes. This is the Cybertron universe with Sideways. Overall, really like it. Really, it may be in my top 10. I love the mold. Looks good in bot mode and alt mode. The ship mode looks really good. Kind of funky, but I like it. It looks really good. Transformation is easy and fun. I don't have no issue with that. Bot mode looks good. Does have some waffles throughout, which kind of sucks. But the paint on this is spectacular, man. I love the silver, the burnt orange, the gold. Really nicely done on the silver. I mean, on the paint overall, looks good. Even the weapons are painted. That is freaking awesome. I love it. And speaking of accessories, I do love accessories. I'm glad they threw in the Planet Key or Cybertron Key. That's awesome. They painted that as well. It doesn't, you know, activate anything like that, which is, you know, fine with me. But you can, you know, spread these out, and that looks good. You can have the choice of Autobot or Decepticon, which is good. And you got the blades on the side right here, or you can hold them as a double blade. That is awesome. So great on the accessories as well. Articulation, you know, on par with the what, you know, normal stuff, you know, for mainline is. So really good on that. Wish you could look up a little more, but that would, you know, that's other than that. But yeah, overall, really good. Materials feel good. So yeah, very nicely done. I'm sure they will come out with a, you know, gap filler for him. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I do recommend this one. Like the 20th anniversary of Cybertron or something like that. And this is pretty cool. I didn't get Excellion yet. I'm going to probably, if I see that in stores, I'll definitely pick that up too. But I definitely want to get this guy because I really like him. So hope you like my review. Hit me up some likes, shares, prayers, and Care Bears. Hit that sub button for me if you don't mind. Hit me up some comments. Let me thought of the review. Anybody get this? Like I said, it took 3 times to get this, man. My first time, my pre-order got canceled. And then I tried it again. And once again, got canceled. And I was like, well, 3rd time's a charm. And finally went through and I got this guy. So awesome. So yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next Transform review. And as always, hit me up some likes, shares, prayers, and career. I think I said that already. Follow me on TikTok and on Instagram. I'm forgetting my outro. And go to Show Z, buy you some Transformers. Use Deluxe 32 at the top. This is a Walmart exclusive, so you can get them on Walmart.com. And I think they're in stores now. I think they've been showing up in stores. So yeah, definitely get this guy. I mean, it looks pretty cool. Love the little robot head on the front of his chest too as well. But yeah, let's talk about Sideways and karate kick you in the face. Oh my goodness. Use my blade. Oh yeah. What's up, Alpha Bravo? You still owe me money. Wow. And then, hey, what's up, chicken? Boop. All right, y'all. Good night, folks, man. Love me some freaking Transformers.